Hey guys, it's Zach Power here alongside with Chris Wishbone.
How's it going, guys?
And, this is the week in review for the Hockey Vibes. We're going to talk about the main highlights, including Semin, the AHL. We'll talk about that, the Flyers defense, and, of course, Dougie Hamilton. So to start us off, the NHL has another casualty to the KHL. Semin goes down to the KHL. Montreal terminated his contract. What are you thinking about this?
Well, guys like Alexei Morozov and Maxim Afinogenov have gone over to the AHL, and I don't think it's much of a problem for the Montreal Canadiens because Alexander Semin wasn't doing a whole lot with them anyways.
No, he only had about 4 points in 15 games. Now, he was on the fourth line, yes, but I still think that he's a good player, regardless of him playing on Montreal.
Well, I don't think Semin's that good of a player anymore. Like when Alexei Morozov went over to the KHL from Pittsburgh, he was getting like 80 points a season playing with Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr.
Yeah.
But when guys like Semin are playing on the fourth line healthy scratch, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I like Semin. You know, he was great with Washington, even better with Carolina, led the team, and now, what else?
Well, Dougie Hamilton of the Calgary Flames, they traded to get him. Like, they were going to have Troy Brody, Dennis Wiseman, and Dougie Hamilton on the right side. But Dougie Hamilton just hasn't panned out. What are your thoughts on this?
No, and you know what? He was great. The World Juniors 5 or 6 years ago, he was great with them. He was even better with the Boston Bruins, but now he's just not putting up points for the Bruins.
Yeah, I know, like, guys like Dennis Wiseman, TJ Brody, even Giordano.
They have great players.
They're having bad seasons, but they're still playing better than Dougie Hamilton.
And it's just been one of those kind of seasons for the Flames. They haven't been doing that good. I don't think they're in a playoff spot.
They're last in the league.
They're last in the league. Like, you're down in the sewers with Toronto and Buffalo and Edmonton.
Like, they're behind those teams, which is embarrassing.
And they were doing great in the playoffs last year, made it to the second round. They had all these good players, even with Giordano hurt. And now they got nothing. The Philadelphia Flyers defense hasn't been really that good. Mark Streit has been injured. He's a great veteran, but now all they have now is Nick Schultz.
Yeah, they have Nick Schultz, Luke Shen, not a whole lot else. Like, it's mostly just minor leaguers at this point.
Yeah.
Like, with straight out, like, another 2 weeks or so, like, this is really hurting the Philadelphia Flyers.
And I like to think of the Philadelphia Flyers as a team of free agents. They're like the Florida Panthers. They picked all their players up of free agents. They have nothing. They trade all their players, get nothing in return.
They have a bunch of players that nobody wants. Like, an exception to Claude Giroux and Jacob Voracek, but they don't really have any players that other teams want, honestly.
And Giroux and Voracek aren't really the players that they were. They're not putting up points, and I don't think that they should stay on the Flyers organization.
Well, I think they could stay on the Flyers organization. They just need some guys, like, helping them, like, some defense passing it up to them.
And see, they have a team of, like, Vinny LeCavier. He was great on Tampa Bay until he came to Philadelphia. Something about that team that just makes some players not be so great.
Almost like Toronto. Like, Toronto is like the team where the players go to die,
They go to die.
An exception like Matt Sundin,
like Steven Stamkos, he wants to go to Toronto. I don't know. He wants to go to his hometown. That's strange. I can't understand why anybody would want to go to there. And it's not like the Maple Leafs has somebody to trade. You know, you could trade Stamkos for Prague, for example. 2 good players, but they have nothing to evenly match it. It's going to be a lopsided trade. It's going to be like 14 players for this Steven Stamkos. They're going to have to throw in 5 and 6 draft picks to get Steven Stamkos.
Well, Steven Stamkos, he wants to leave the Tampa Bay organization because Tyler Johnson's really taking the spot as the #1 center on that team.
Yeah, and you know what? It's strange because you go from a Stanley Cup Final team to a sewer team. I don't know. What do you got for the AHL?
Well, Nathan Lewin of the Buffalo Sabres organization, the Rochester Americans, played the St. John's Ice Caps last night. Nathan Lewin had 22 saves in the first period. What do you think about that?
Well, Rochester's defense obviously wasn't playing that great last night, and I kind of like Nathan Lewin because he's seasoning down there.
Yeah, he backed up Jonas Enroth last year for most of the season. Like, he's a NHL caliber goalie.
He's a good backup goalie. He's a great starting goalie, and he played like Patrick Roy last night.
Yeah, he was just unstoppable. Like, St. John's Ice Caps outshot the Rochester Americans 22-4 for the first period.
Yeah.
Nathan Lewin kept them in the game.
Yeah. 4 shots for Rochester. They need to be playing better than that. Rochester did take the game last night.
Anything else to add, Zach?
No, but I would like to throw in that the World Juniors will have all coverage, in-game recaps with videos like this. I'll have videos every now and then. You'll see it all, and we'll have all the coverage right here on the Hockey Box.
Yeah, that's all for the show, guys. See you next time. Here with Zach Powers. Have a good one.